Many of us have been closely following the developments in the case of the three men in Kansas City that was found deceased in their friend Jordan Willis's backyard. There are so many questions in this case, and honestly a ton of red flags too. I just can't comprehend how Jordan slept for hours on end, didn't notice his friend's vehicles parked outside in the street for almost 2 days, and didn't look through those big windows in his house. To make matters worse, he didn't hear banging on his door from family members of the victims, didn't respond to their text messages or calls, and lawyered up shortly afterwards. The family got no condolences from Jordan as far as I know, and they banned him from attending the funerals of his friends. Family members of some of the victims are convinced that Jordan knows more than he's telling, and urged him to please come forward, tell the truth, and give the family some peace. Jordan claims through his attorney that he had nothing to do with what happened to his friends, and he is depressed at the family and public pointing fingers at him. He had to leave his home, take a leave of absence from his job, and delete his social media. Anyway, new video emerged this morning from a man living opposite to Jordan. He took this video the night the fiancée of one of the men broke into the basement of Jordan's house and found a body in the backyard. She alerted police, and they arrived at the house to find Jordan in his underwear, holding a glass of wine. In this video, we can see the woman pacing outside the house, looking very concerned. We can also see Jordan being cuffed and detained while being questioned by police. Authorities continue to say that this case is not being investigated as a homicide. Families of the victims are most certainly frustrated with the lack of answers from police. We are awaiting the toxicology results, and maybe that will share more light on whether any substances were involved or not.
Turn off all my lights. I was getting ready for bed, locking the doors. I went to lock my front door, and I saw a woman come out of the backyard on her phone, and she looked distressed because she kept looking back towards the house, and I thought it was weird. But I just moved in, so I really didn't know much, and so I just went back to my room. 10 minutes later, I saw an ambulance drive by, and I said, well, that's just weird. Something's going on. Went to the front room, looked out, and I saw that there was already 3 cop cars, and there was a man detained, and the woman was talking to the other police. And basically, I kind of watched that conspire for an hour or two. The man eventually left. The police searched the house, went through the backyards and everything, and I had no idea what had happened. And the next morning, I saw the news that they had found 3 dead bodies, and I just was kind of in disbelief. I was like, wow, I watched that happen.